Hey guys, Casual Game Guy. Today we're going to be taking a look at my top 4 favorite pick, that's 4, from Soaring Ascent of Galen Blossom Generation Booster 2 for Cardfight Vanguard. What else, right? So, this new set offers up just a variety of new cards for clans that haven't been supported in a while. So, starting the countdown at number 4, we're looking at Supreme Conquering Dragon Conquest Dragon. This is a new Narukami unit that is pretty beefy in terms of its skills. Now, once per turn, you can take one face-down Conquest Dragon, flip it face up, and then retire an opponent's rear guard. Then after that, for every rear guard circle that your opponent has open, your units in the front row are gaining 5,000 for each of those. Now, it works really well with Eradicators. It works really well with, like Wampa Buster, or with Vowing Saber, Vowing Sword. It works really well with cards like Cho-Oh, and just in general, the decent Narukami units that we've had in the past are further supported by this one unit, as well as getting new support for this clan. There's actually a whole new Narukami deck that you can probably scramble together with just the cards in this set. Now, the problem with this is that clans that rely on or force a full field at any given time are going to force you to use up your counterblast early, or force you to use up your Conquest Dragons as quickly as they possibly can, because when you think about it, you're only going to get 2 of them throughout the full scope of the game. But on the other side of the coin, you probably only need those 2. So moving on to our number 3 pick is Flash Flame Divine Knight Samuel. Now, this one's a little weird in terms of what Royal Paladins do, and it's not great, but it's not bad. As far as I'm concerned, I was kind of hoping for something a little bit more boomfish, considering that we have Sing Saber Dragon now, we have Gabblade now, and those 2 just work so well. But at the same time, it provides really good early game pressure. For the cost of a Counterblast 2, you and your opponent is at 4 or less damage, you can deal just 1 damage, no problem. So if they're sitting right at the 4 damage threshold, while attacking, you deal them 1 damage, they have to take it, and if they can't guard or haven't guarded enough on your triple drive check, that other damage is going through and you can potentially win the game. Now on the downside is, if you decide to use this skill too early, you could just be helping your opponent out. Moving on to our second pick of Gen Booster 2 is Marine General of Sky and Earth Lambros. Now you can take a Lambros that's face down in your generation zone, flip it face up, stand 2 of your rear guards. Then if it's the 4th battle or more of that turn, and you have 2 face up G units, you can give those stood units 10,000 power each. Now this is especially good for mid to late game pressure, because you're only probably going to get 2 of these guys off, and then you probably don't want to back it up with the trial deck Heavenly Scales Stride unit. But downside is that Conquest Dragon could potentially water it down, Narukami could potentially water it down, not to make any bad puns here. Now moving on to our number 1 pick that you're going to want to keep your eyes out for, is Flower Princess of Spring's Beginning Primavera. Now this one's a little heavy on the Counterblast skill, but it's actually really crazy if you break it down into base numbers. Counterblast 3, then take 5 out of your drop zone and put them on the bottom of your deck. Then, search your deck for 2 units that have the same name as 2 units currently on the field. So if you got a powerful column on one side of the field, you're empty on the other side of the field, go ahead, call out those same 2 units, and in the next column, and you've got something unique going on. Now the plus side is, this thing works really well with Legion. You're putting 9 cards back, that's 1/5 of your deck almost, back in to just keep doing the same thing over and over again. You're going to probably get 4 of these off if you can manage to play those 9 cards back, and that's where the drawback is that you have to have those 4 cards, 5 cards rather, to put back in your deck. And if you're playing Legion, you're going to have that other 4 to play the Legion cost. Again, all of these cards are really powerful. They offer something unique that each of these clans have been needing for a while. And you'll notice that I left a couple of clans out. And that's because I just felt that they didn't work as well as the other 4 clans in this set, but hopefully that'll be remedied in later sets. So, with that, you guys let me know what you think the top cards are going to be for this next set, what you think the top decks are going to be for regionals, or single regionals. And let me know. Just post them in the comments and PM me, whatever you want to do. So, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Casual Game Guy. You have a great day.